Hey, welcome to the plant symbol conundrum. Timer started. I'm going to try to keep this really fast. Hopefully, someone can help me out on this. This is what I did. Someone gave me some. These are just symbols, no fill blocks. Came from AutoCAD, and there's no fill on these plants. So I wanted to take this plant and this plant and this plant and this plant here and give it a fill because I'm going to use it in my plan. I'm going to associate it with an actual plant because I don't like all of the chief symbols. So I'm trying to create some more symbols. So this is what came over to add AutoCAD, no fill blocks. And now I put those symbols over here into fill blocks, and I manipulated those symbols. And so now you can see that some of these symbols have a fill. See this right here? This has a fill. So if I take, and a couple of these other plants have fills too. And if you guys want, you can take these things and use them yourself. Watch this. Well, you take these two things. They have a fill. Control C, Control V. They have a fill. And so if I take this plant and I put it on top of this plant here, it's going to hide it if I put it on top. See, the tree hides the bush. If I take the bush, bring it to the front, line style, move to front group. Now it's hiding the tree. You got what I'm saying? That's the idea behind this. So when you put it on a landscape plan, one hides the other. Okay, so now the question is, how do you do that? Now, this is the goal. This is the goal. I'm going to show you. The goal is to be able to have a symbol that has a fill, whereas I can control the line weight and the color. I'm going to change all this stuff to red, and I'm going to change the line weight to 200. You got that? I changed it to red and I changed it to 200. That's what I could do, and that's what I want. I'm going to change it back to 50 for different reasons. 50. So this is what I want, and I stumbled across this and I was able to get it. However, I have other. Look at this symbol here. It's not red. Why isn't it red? They're all on the same. They're all on the same layer. They're all on the plant layer. This is on the plant layer. But anyway, bottom line is, so I've got 4 symbols right here. If you take this plan, you'll see this is what I want. I want this right here. Now, what I did is I took a symbol. I created one of these symbols. Control C, Control V. Control V. Oh, fuck. Control. I'm on the Control V. So suppose I took this symbol. If you open this symbol up, you can define it as by object or by block layer. Okay, by object or by block layer. This is just CAD crap. This is just all CAD crap. By object or by block layer. So I took this symbol and I tried it 2 different ways. I tried this one, UU, by object. I took this one, UU, by block. Okay, 2 different ways of doing it, okay? Now I put those 2 symbols, or CAD blocks, I put those 2 CAD blocks in my library. And then I selected a plant. This is actually a plant. I think that's a plant. No, it's not a plant. Where's my plant? UU. Oh. Maybe that's part of the problem. Stop. Sorry about that. I think I created a detail or something. Bottom line is, I was explaining to you what I did with a symbol. I mean, this is a CAD block. This is a CAD block. I added it to my library, and then I took this plant. This is a plant right here. UU. See, that's a plant. And then what I did is I put 4 plants. I put the same exact plant here, 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 and here. And this plant has the block layer. It was the CAD block was a block layer, and this was defined by an object. Now, if you go over here to the symbol itself, you could open the symbol up, and now you could select use block settings or use image settings. One of those two settings. Use block or use image for the symbol itself, for the plant symbol itself. So I use block setting here and image setting here. You got that? So the CAD block is defined as block layer, and then I put it into my library, and I associated that CAD block to the symbol, and that symbol either has block settings or image settings. And then I took the same. I think those are they're the same symbol. Oh, well, they look differently depending upon whether they are by object or by block. It's mixed. It's confusing. So anyway, so then this is in my library, I think by block, by object, CAD object. And now these are two plants. And so with these two plants at the bottom, I use this symbol. And this one right here has block settings. That's what I use for the symbol itself. This one used image settings. So what's wrong with these three symbols? Well, first of all, this one has lost its fill. This one has lost its fill, but you could tell that it's obeying the line weight and the line color. This one hasn't lost its fill, but it will not obey the line weight and line color. This, by some kind of magic, it has a fill, and it also obeys the line weight and line color. So I want to be able to have a plant symbol that obeys the the layer that it's on, line, color, and weight, and I want the fill. And I can't do it again. I don't know how to do it again. So if you do this, in fact, you could take this right here, and you could put that in the library, in your library, give it a different name, and associate it with a plant symbol, and you will see that it will be controlled by block settings. I mean, you will see that it has you control the line weight and line color, and it will have a fill. But if you take this, Control C, Control V, stick it over here, and if you unblock it like this, and you'll see what this is. Unblock this. And what is this? This is a bunch of little CAD lines, There's just a bunch of little CAD lines in there, but there's also one, that's a CAD line, tab. There's also this, Control C, Control V. There's also this thing here that has a fill. That's what gives it the fill, okay? Now, what I'm telling you is I took this thing, and I added one more CAD line to it. Try adding just one more CAD line to it. And block it. And add it and see if you still get the same result. My point is, by heck and by golly, I came up with this plant symbol that works exactly how I want it, but I can't repeat it. Can anybody else do this? Thank you. If you can do it, you get a brownie point. That's the end. Thank you.